Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your host, Shadow Mercury, and this is your NBS Weekly News Update for the week of August 9th, 2019. Starting off this week with a quick little manga story, as Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon will be changing manga artists starting September 6th, with Taisei Yamachi taking over the art. A lot of Fate news this week, starting with the first official trailer for Fate Grand Order to the movie Divine Realm of the Round Table, Camelot films being released. The two films for the movie, titled Wandering Agatarum and Paladin Agatarum, will be adapting the Dairoku Tokuiten Shinsei Entaku Ryoki Camelot story from the Fate Grand Order game. It will be releasing in Japanese theaters sometime in 2020. Fate Grand Order Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia announced its October 5th premiere date, as well as the anime's Episode 0 Initimatir will be streaming on the main Fate Grand Order game app until August 11th. We probably should have put a rush on this story. Also, last Fate's Day night, Heaven's Feel, the third film in the Heaven's Feel trilogy, unveiled its first teaser trailer this week, with advance tickets going on sale, with the film planned for a 2020 release in theaters in Japan. The first two films for Heaven's Feel did have North American screenings, but no word yet if that will be happening for the third film. Agretzko will be returning to Netflix, as they announced that they have greenlit a third season this week. On a somber note for this week, voice actor Yu Shimaka passed away at the age of 70. Shimaka was well known for his roles as Ryoga Senba in Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, and was the Japanese voice of Goofy. We here at NBS wish him and his family our best. The anime film Weathering with You opened in theaters in Japan on July 16th and since then has grossed almost 6 billion yen. That is about $55.8 million. With this success comes the news that the film will be getting a theatrical release in North America, South Africa, and Europe sometime in early 2020. The anime film Mutafaka's MFKZ won the animation category of the 72nd MPTE Awards. The award ceremony will be held in Tokyo on October 31st. And I still have to see this movie. Funimation has added the dub of Gundam: The Origin Advent of the Red Comet to its streaming service. The first 5 episodes are available in English right now. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 started streaming a new trailer for the upcoming film, which will be opening in Japanese theaters in June 2020. Another manga note, as Berserk will be getting a new chapter on August 23rd, which will be the first new chapter since April 26th. Which means the next chapter will be out sometime in 2021. Ignore that last part. It's not true. I'm just getting so tired of these waits between chapters, you know? Another talent was lost this week as Ai Morinaga passed away. Morinaga was the creator of several series such as Yamada Taro Monogatari, You and My Secret, Duck Prince, Kirara no Hoshi, and My Heavenly Hockey Club. We here at NBS wish her and her family our best. Lastly, for the anime news, Cells at Work teamed up with sports drink manufacturer Pocari Sweat to keep Comiket 96 attendees hydrated, selling ion water and jellies to the masses to help stave off heat stroke. Comiket drew in an impressive 160,000 attendees on its first day. On to the gaming side of the week. Under Night In-Birth EXE Late CLER has been officially announced by Arc System Works and Axis Games this week, with a teaser trailer going up on Arc System's website. This latest addition to the 2D fighting franchise will be bringing nearly 1,000 balance changes, new moves, and as of now, 1 new character. French Bread is developing the game, who are in charge of Under Night In-Birth EXE Late Est, which came out back in 2015. No word yet on a release date or platforms for the game as of yet. Square Enix's new game Oninaki began streaming a new gameplay trailer this week for the action RPG. The game will be releasing on PS4, Switch, and PC via Steam on August 22nd. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle will be receiving 9 new characters in its 2.0 expansion pack on November 21st. The expansion will cost about $25 US, bringing in 9 new characters, a new scenario, and new interactions. There will be a free 2.0 patch coming out at the same time to bring in some balance and adjustments. Of the 9 new characters, we have so far been confirmed on Yumi from Senran Kagura, Akatsuki and Blitztank from Akatsuki Blitzkampf, and Neapolitan from Ruby. Best girl in the house! I finally have a reason to buy this game. Samurai Showdown has revealed 6 new fighters coming to the game, with 3 coming each month for the rest of this year and 3 coming in the Season 2 DLC. Along with this news came Soul Calibur 6's second season pass announcement, calling in 4 new characters, including guest character Haomaru from Samurai Showdown. Along with this came the news that the final Season 1 pass character is Cassandra, who was made available for download this week. Game Samba is developing Naruto Slugfest, a 3D MMORPG. No word on a release date, though the game ran a beta test in the Philippines back in April. More fighting game news as Tekken 7 announced a 3rd season pass, bringing in characters Athena, a new feature, a new stage, and 3 new characters, including a new original character named Leroy Smith. Bandai Namco also announced that there will be a new update coming with new moves for every character in the game. Pokemon Sword and Shield has another teaser trailer out, this time showing off the Galar variants of several Pokemon, along with a new rival being introduced, as well as the new team that the player will be dealing with throughout their journey. Pokemon Sword and Shield will be launching globally on November 15th this year. And more fighting game news as King of Fighters 15 was announced, as well as a new Guilty Gear game. No word on a release date for King of Fighters, but the new Guilty Gear is being slated for a 2020 release. Idea Factory International announced this week that Mary Skelter 2 will be launching on the Switch in North America October 22nd. The 3D dungeon crawler will be bundled with the Japanese and English audio, as well as an updated version of Mary Skelter Nightmares. And still more fighting game news! Grand Blue Fantasy Versus will be released on February 6th, 2020 on the PS4 in Japan. A new Atelier game is almost here, as Atelier Riza, Ever Darkness, and The Secret Hideout streamed a new promotional video this week showing off the game's main characters. The new Atelier game will launch on PS4, Switch, and Steam October 29th. Hatsune Miku VR will be coming to the PlayStation VR. The original version of the VR game launched on Steam back in March 2018. No word on a release date for the PSVR version yet. Sega will also be launching a Project Diva game in early 2020 for the Switch. The Star Ocean and Amnesis smartphone game will be dropping its English service on November 5th. The game is already disabled in-app purchases, and no reason to the dropping of its English service has yet been given. Jump Force is getting another batch of new characters soon. Announced are Majin Buu, Katsuki Bakugo, Trafalgar Law, Madara Uchiha, Hitsugaya Toshiro, and Grimjaw Yeguriax. The new game from Higurashi and Umineko creator Ryu Kishio 7 is coming out this winter, titled Kaleidoscope of Phantasm Prison. Itaro Hinoe teamed up with Ryukishi to design the characters, which is just wonderful. Ryukishi can spin a beautiful story, but art is a lacking strength, if we're to be honest. The game will be releasing on PS4, PS Vita, and Switch this winter in Japan, with no word yet on an English release. In some rather unbelievable news, several arrests happened this week as police responded to threats of potential KyoAni repeats. Throughout the week, police arrested a 25-year-old male nursing home employee for threatening to kill staff members at Square Enix, a 40-year-old male delivery worker who also threatened Square staff, and a 63-year-old dispatch worker. According to the police, all 3 have admitted to have been on edge at the time of their threats, and none of them truly meaning to follow through with them. Janemda was released this week as a new character on Dragon Ball FighterZ, with SSGSS Gogeta next in line and on the way. And we wrap up this week's news with the ESA announcing that Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo have all agreed to disclose the probabilities of the rewards in their loot boxes. The new policy will be added to all current and upcoming games that contain loot boxes, with all 3 companies to have the policies fully in place by no later than the end of 2020. And that is all the news we have for you this week. If you found this to be informative, then please do hit that like button. If you would like to stay up to date with everything we do here at NBS, then why not click on subscribe? Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great weekend. I am Shadow Mercury, and this has been NBS News.